right, Sith Talkers, here we go. We're back, baby, in 5, 4, 3. Welcome to Sith Talkers, the Star Wars podcast. I'm your host, Mike. Ferrando, joined by my real life brother,
Steve Exotic, the Big Dick King.
Discussing, debating a variety of Star Wars topics. Welcome to episode 54. The boys are back in town. Yeah, we're back, baby.
The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. We're
back, baby. Sith Talkers, we're back. Steve is back. Lando is back after a well-deserved week off after grinding these podcasts and now these videos out for a full year straight with no break. So Lando took a break, and Steve Exotic, really quickly.
I got my tiger in me, yeah.
Hold on.
Carol did it.
Hold on, YouTubers. Is this? Let's look. What was that? Take two.
Now listen, I like to feed all the pig slop that I've got to my workers. I pay them $150 a week, okay?
Like $100 a week. Good fucking Christ! Yeah. What is wrong? Look, Sith Talkers. I'm sure everybody in this universe has seen the Tiger King doc on Netflix. This show is a fucking train wreck. These people are a fucking train wreck. All of them. Like, all of them. But, I think Joe Exotic was framed. This Lando's, opinion. Now, granted, he's guilty of shooting the tigers, but so is all the other fucking people. So, I don't think he should be in prison for the attempted murder for hire charges. I think all that's bullshit. Now, granted, he did all those fucking videos. I'm gonna put there. See? So what if I'm gonna get Steve Exotic's head in this baby Yoda cup. So now you're gonna throw me in prison for 22 years because I made a video saying I'm gonna put Steve Exotic's head in my baby Yoda cup. Come on.
I don't give a shit. Carol killed her husband. I'm telling you right now. That bitch killed her husband. Oh my God.
All right, Sith Talkers. That's going to be our first question.
Did Carol kill her fucking husband?
Fucking Baskin feed her ex-husband to the tigers.
I'm so pissed off I know the name Carol Baskins. I'm never going to forget this bitch's name.
Carol fucking Baskin. You just can't say Carol Baskin. You got to say Carol fucking Baskin.
Unbelievable.
There you go. All right. And now we know where all the excess Walmart food goes. We went to Joe Exotic's zoo farm, and then the people still ate it. What? Like I said, we could talk that like for like forever. But all right, Sith Talkers, welcome to episode 54. The Sith Talkers are back, and we got just a slur of shit to talk about today. I don't even know if we're gonna get to it all, but you know, we've been gone for a while, so we're just going to talk some Star Wars, maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that, little bits of, little bit. Oh, you see my shirt? You see my new shirt? What's that? Yeah, baby. Mando. So I guess what I'm super... Dude, this is like... I don't even...
Dragon Ball Z. It's Goku.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Frieza.
Yeah, kind of looks like one of those... Westworld looks like one of the
don't
right?
start talking to me about Westworld right now. Have you been watching the new season?
Yeah, I'm Westworld watcher.
I'm not a big fan.
It's completely different, man. It's completely different. Look, Steve Exotic. This is like Harry Potter. We get so used to going to Hogwarts, going on some adventures, and then the movie ending. What happens when we get to the Deathly Hallows? It's like outside of Hogwarts. It's completely different. Westworld's the same thing. We're outside of Westworld. We're in the real world. Or are we?
No. You know why? Because Harry Potter is called Harry Potter. So as long as fucking Harry Potter's in the goddamn movie, the title makes fucking sense, doesn't it? Why is this called Westworld? This should just be called World. The boring Terminator show. Like, Jesus Christ, show sucks.
Yeah,
right
dude,
now.
it's like
the only reason I'm watching it is to finish it.
Drama, suspense, thriller.
Fuck that.
Right?
If I didn't want to fuck Dolores two ways to Murgatroyd, I wouldn't be watching this shit.
It's all right. It's pretty. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it still. It's okay. Aaron Paul's doing a good job. Yeah,
Jesse?
Breaking Bad. Yep. Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Speaking of Breaking Bad, have you played the new Final Fantasy VII remake?
I just played the demo. Okay, look, Sith Talkers. Look, I know we got Corona 19, like craziness, mass numbers of layoffs, blah 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 blah. Lando over here, I have to be the only motherfucker, or one of the only motherfuckers, where I'm still working 2 jobs. Both of my jobs are still going, especially my second job, because I work at FedEx Ground. That place is fucking pumping right now. So Lando over here, I don't have any extra rest time, downtime. This time, my life is still exactly the same. I work from sun up to sundown. So there you go. So I'm very, very fortunate, Sith Talkers. So for anybody out there who's been laid off, man, that really sucks. Hopefully this $2,000 a month stimulus second package passes and we'll all get a shit ton of money for free. Yeah.
Anyways, back to funner items. Final Fantasy VII Remake is fantastic. The reason I say, speaking of Breaking Bad, is because the dude that plays Jesse Pinkman's buddy plays Wedge.
Oh, nice.
The tall one?
Yeah, the tall skinny one?
Not the Mexican, but the white dude.
Yeah, the skinny guy.
Yeah, he plays Wedge. So, and it's it's the same voice, so it sounds like identical. Oh, but the game's great. Real quick review, okay, really fast. Yeah. No spoilers, not that I can. You played the fucking game. Story hasn't changed.
Yeah, I played I played the old game. Yeah.
My complaints before playing was they're going to do this in a series. It's not the complete game. And I was like, those greedy bastards. I am very happy with the way they do it. I am so much more invested in the characters and just in their build up because they're taking it slow that I'm really excited about getting more games. This is the best remake of any video game I've ever played.
Wow.
Ever. That's how good it is. I'm almost done with it. And being done with this game basically nets you to about the end of disc 1 to give you an idea.
Okay. Wow.
It's really good and it slow burns beautifully. The acting's really good and the voice acting is
Didn't you tell me they're releasing the game like in parts?
They're actually in the process of making the second game. So this is a full game. This is a 50-hour full game.
Okay. So it's the whole Final Fantasy VII.
No. It's a full game. But you're only getting 15% of the story in this game.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna make another remake, Final Fantasy VII Remake 2, Part 2, Part 3. But they're full games. They're not like shortened. This is still a 50, 60-hour gameplay, side quest, leveling up, all kinds of goodies. But the only characters are Aerith, Barrett, Tifa, and Cloud. So no Vincent, no Yuffie, no Sid, no Kate Sith. You don't leave Shinra. You don't leave. You're there. You're all there. That's the story. But it's perfect. It's so much richer, and you get so much more invested in their story versus the original one.
Well, cool.
It's really good.
Well, awesome. If Lando ever gets any downtime, I'm 1,000% playing.
You'll like it. You'll like it. And if for someone that has to pick up, put down, you can save anytime you want. You don't have to wait.
Thank you.
You can save any moment you want. You're not button. It's just one of those games. The story grips you, and you're like, oh, I just want to keep fucking playing.
I mean, it's the same.
It's the same story.
Same exact story from original.
But it's just
game.
so
okay. Cool.
Good.
Cool. All right. So you know how we start off Sith Talkers, right?
Pants off, boner, masturbation,
and that leads into Dick Time with Lando, Dick Time with Lando, Dick Time with Lando, Dick Time with Lando. Who's got the biggest dick? 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 Dick Time with Lando. You know it's Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. All right. Yes. All right, Sith Talkers. You know what time it is. It's time for Dick Time with Lando, Star Wars character versus sometimes Star Wars character. Who has the biggest dick? All right. All right, man. It's been a couple weeks, so feeling a bit frisky today. So, all right. So, once again, the format is Lando picks a character, and Steve Exotic picks a character. Steve Exotic picks a character. Every time I say your name, I feel like I have to talk like this. So,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, so Lando picks. Ho ho ho! Mitha, mighty Chewbacca. Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt! That's right. No one's gonna beat that big ass slug motherfucker. That's right. Come on. Who you got? Who's gonna beat Jabba? Who's gonna fucking beat Jabba? Come on, Steve Exotic. Come on. Come on.
You know, I got it. You know what that makes me think of? I don't remember. Okay, it's
what? Fuck is so funny. I got Jabba the Hutt. Come on, who's facing off against Jabba?
I got a perfect one to go against Jabba, I promise. The guy that was on the jet skis at the end of Joe Exotic, flying out of the fucking Eye of the Tiger. Oh, I don't remember his name.
You mean the informant?
Yes, the informant. I'm gonna look that shit up.
It was the informant with the FBI.
James Garretson.
James Garrison, like Mr. Garrison.
Garretson. James Garretson. Oh my God! There's a picture.
I know what he looks like. Okay, and I'm sure all the Sith Talkers know what he's looked like. It's the guy from the Tiger King who's the informant. Who had the pet shop and he had the illegal ferrets or some shit. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. Look, he was driving the jet ski with the Eye of the Tiger in the background.
Listen to this. Look. Come on. The picture that I find just so happens to be.
Hold on. Here we go. Hey, Sith Talkers. Here we go. Check this.
Now, wait. Here's what's funny. Look, not planned. Look who just happened to fucking post this.
What?
Shithead Steve. I can't make that shit up. Oh my God.
Oh shit. All right. There he is. There is James, the jet skier, Eye of the Tiger.
Oh my God. The
informant.
James Garretson.
James Garretson, the informant versus Jabba the Hutt. Oh my God. Both big slugs.
I mean,
shit.
James Garretson has to win. He got to jet ski to Eye of the Tiger while having a helicopter camera videotape that shit.
It's awesome.
You probably had that shit in his headset, right?
I can't argue. I mean, we don't have a scene with Jabba the Hutt.
He looks like Louis Anderson. Like, what the And the way, when he takes the glasses and he puts them up, he's like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" Yeah.
All right, Sith Talkers. I will concede to Steve Exotic. James
Garrettson.
I am the tiger.
We got to get that guy as a guest, right? What else is he doing? Oh my God.
And this has been I have to sing this like the Tiger King. Dick Time with Lando. Oh, Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Who's got the biggest dick? Who's got the bigger dick? Who's got the biggest dick? Who's got the biggest dick? James Garrettson.
Listen, if you're gonna sing it as Joe Exotic, you gotta hire someone else to sing it for you.
James got the biggest dick. He's got eye of the tiger in the background of the jet ski. Jet ski on the jet ski. On the jet ski. Informant. He's an informant. Big time.
Tiger song.
Oh my God, we can't make this shit up. I mean, all right, Sith Talkers. So who has the bigger dick? Look for the circle above. Comments below on YouTube. Comments on all the social media platforms for all the audio listeners. Who has the bigger dick? Jabba the Hutt or
Hey man,
James?
you gotta switch it over. It's not like he can sue us. He's in prison.
No, not that guy.
I can feel you there, baby.
You're listening to the Joe Exotic song. And his boyfriend's has the sniper camo gun in the video. Oh, his ex-husband, who is straight, who is a heterosexual. Point that out there. Good Lord. Oh boy. But yeah, Sith Talkers, who has the bigger dick? James or Jabba? Let me know. Because, oh, man. All right. So what I would like to... Would you stop listening to Joe? I
can't help it. I'm sorry. All right. I'm done. Listen, I promise. It's just a shot of him on the truck with a tornado behind him. It's fucking great. Fucking fantastic. I'm gonna make that the background on my phone and my fucking. That's my background, right? That's my new background.
Oh my God. All right, Sith Talkers. So after Dick Time, what I'd like to do is I would like to do one of our newer segments where we actually, incorporate all the listeners out there. Master and Apprentice. This is where you give Sith Talkers 2 questions, a master and apprentice, and we just answer the questions and we discuss them. All right.
Wow, that was a good. I don't think I understand. Could you explain it a little slower?
All right, so the first question for the Sith Talkers comes from, we'll do this the Apprentice question, comes from Jim.
Fuck Jim. No, fuck you.
My favorite listener, Jim. Thanks, Jim. Jim asks, besides Star Wars and Willy Wonka for Steve, what is your favorite movie to watch multiple times? It's a good question. There's actually a few I like to watch.
Pick one.
Okay, so
pick one.
The original Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Ew, really?
Extended
multiple
edition.
Times?
Yes, I love the Lord of the Rings.
I definitely didn't know you were going to say that.
Well, I actually have several that I actually watch. I have several movies I watch several times. So,
but that was when I put pressure on you.
Yeah, like
Lord of the Rings is what happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Lord of the Rings, man. Love it.
Wow.
I was gonna say the Matrix trilogy, but Lord of the Rings popped in my head first.
You have is there like a disease for you? You're like a trilogy whore, right? You have like some natural disorder or predisposition, whatever.
I didn't want to say Harry Potter. I mean, but those movies are on like TV like constantly, man. So, yeah, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Matrix, guilty for Lando over here.
All about those trilogies, huh?
I like them. So, okay, so I will say Lord of the Rings, original. Like a Fellowship of the Rings, not the Hobbit. The Hobbit trilogy wasn't as good. It wasn't as good as the Fellowship of the Rings.
I kind of disagree with you on that. I actually like the Hobbit better. So
what? All right, Sith Talkers. All right, let me know. Do you think the Fellowship of the Rings trilogy or the Hobbit trilogy, which one was better, in your guys' opinion? So
you know what's weird, real quick?
Yeah,
is that's like the opposite of Star Wars, right? Star Wars came out with 4, 5, and 6 first, and then 1, 2, and 3, which kind of looks like the same way as Lord of the Rings. However, The Hobbit was created as a book before the Lord of the Rings. Isn't that weird?
Well, but once again, you're talking about movies that have subject material already written. Star Wars was made up in George Lucas's mind.
It was not the Lord of the Rings was made up in George.
But it was a book.
Tolkien's
it was
mind,
a book. It's like Harry Potter. Harry Potter movies are from books. Star Wars is not from a book.
Okay, so what you're saying is if George Lucas wrote a book about Star Wars and then directed his own books, it would be different.
No, because then it would be based off source material.
Which would be the fucking same, wouldn't it?
It's different.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why is that different?
Okay, first of all, like with the Harry Potter books or the Lord of the Rings books, you have the source material, like to pull from to make the movie.
Wait, George Lucas is the source material, you dumb fuck.
See, if George Lucas wrote the books, they wouldn't be made into movies until like 20 years later, and then George Lucas wouldn't have made the movies. George Lucas isn't a book writer, he's a movie maker. Like, book writers don't direct movies.
If we ever get a chance to interview George Lucas, I want you to tell him to his face that he's not a book writer.
I would never do that. I love you, George.
Anyway, what was the question?
For me, it was besides Star Wars, what is my favorite movie I like to watch multiple times? For you, besides Willy Wonka, what is your favorite movie you like to watch multiple times?
The Wedding Singer.
Okay. It's a good movie. It's fun.
I've seen that movie hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times.
There you go. All right. I did not expect you to say that. So, there you go. All right. Thanks, Jim.
I literally like The Wedding Singer so much that it made such an imprint on me that I've made my wife now reenact the scene prior to going to Vegas. So I wore a leopard thong to bed, and she, like Julia, she smacks me in the butt. She's like, "Okay, sweetie, I decided to change my mind." And then I was like, "Vegas?" And she was like, "Let's go." And I did it just like that. I had to do it.
Oh my god!
Which makes no sense because they didn't end up together in the whole thing. But it's a funny scene. Leave me alone.
Okay. Anyways, on to the master question, and then this one comes from Chris Davis. Chris Davis, shout out to you. He was part of Smuggler's Tales. He was actually Supreme Leader who's taking a break. Thank you so much for the question. So Chris says his question for us is, are you satisfied with the original trilogy appearances in the sequel trilogy? Did you like the story arc with all the original characters? Luke, Han, Leia, Lando, Chewie.
No.
You already, I'll let you go first. You already know where I stand.
I think they did Luke Skywalker the best out of all of them. I like the fact that they gave him a story arc, all right, and they developed his character, and they gave him an up and down. So Luke Skywalker, check mark. I don't mind Han Solo as much. I'm a little bit cheesier, and I kind of wish him and Leia were still together, but I guess that's like the old 80s movie version of me. Like, they're supposed to, it's Han and Leia. That was kind of weird. Other than that, I think they fucked Lando. I think Lando's character was fucking useless. They just put him in. Like, who gives a fuck? Lando's character, in my opinion, should have been the stuttering fucker.
He went and got like
I give a fuck
everybody in the universe to come help fight.
How do you know that? Because that whole movie is full of come in your face. How'd you even depict that? Like, it's a shitty movie.
He told them he was going to go rally up the troops.
Great. Why couldn't he just be Benicio del Toro's character and he could have still been kind of an asshole? I would have rather him to kind of still be a slime ball, you know? Or you find out that the reason why Han and Leia aren't together is because Lando slid that dick in her.
Oh my God.
Again.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. So there you go. Thank you, Steve Exotic.
You're welcome.
Okay. So for Lando over here, Sith Talkers, you already know. Luke Skywalker, just shit all over Lando over here with Luke Skywalker. I fucking hate his story arc. In The Last Jedi, I can't fucking stand it. It gets redeemed in The Rise of Skywalker, but, and even Steve Exotic would agree with me, wouldn't you loved if Luke, was in The Rise of Skywalker more, but more of the Duel of the Fate script, and he grabbed Kylo's lightsaber as a Force ghost.
Yeah, I just right. I still wish that the other three movies were just them, No Rey, no Finn, no Poe, no bullshit. Just the same characters you're used to.
Yeah. So yeah, Lando hates Luke Skywalker's story arc. I like the end version of it in The Last Jedi, but I didn't want him to die. So like I said, I like him in The Rise of Skywalker, but he's in there for like a minute.
I definitely think he should have died. I don't care what version. I think Luke should have died.
I just wish he would have died in Episode 9.
That's fine.
But whatever. It just doesn't matter now. I like the Han Solo story arc in the sequel trilogy. I think it's perfect. Sacrifices himself for his son and then helps redeem his son in Episode 9.
I wish that would have happened. I wish that would have happened in Episode 8. I wish they would have slow burned, not knowing that Kylo was his kid. I think that was pushed a little fast for me. I would have liked
having that mystery of who is Kylo, who is this guy?
And it gives the ode to Empire, right? Oh, Luke's father, what the fuck?
And we get that bomb dropped in the second movie that it's Han and Leia's son. Yeah. Well, dude, they could have done a million things differently. Leia, it's with Leia, it's we really didn't have a choice, right? With what happened. Really disappointed with the story arc where it went, but we had no choice, right? They had to digitally put her in the last movie. So, I'm good with it. Mary Poppins and all, I guess. Lando and Chewie, like I said, they're minor characters, and I was fine with everything. Like I said, my biggest thing was Luke. I'm just super disappointed with Luke Skywalker. Once again, maybe use George Lucas's scripts, right? Whatever ideas he had, do them. Then do 10, 11, 12 with the new characters. Like you kind of said. Maybe keep the main focus on the old, and they can still die and this and that, right? Complete their story arcs and then start new characters with a new trilogy. But that's all right, man. Lando's a fan of the sequel trilogy. So, and this nice transition, people talking about the sequel trilogy. We got Daisy Ridley, Ahmed Best chiming in about Star Wars nowadays. So who do you want to talk? So you want Daisy? Let's do because this just came out. The Ahmed Best is a little old, but we'll go over it. Daisy Ridley just came out and blames social media for the hate in Star Wars.
Okay.
Right? So well here's her quote, right? It's changed film by film, honestly, like 98%. It's so amazing. The last film was really tricky. Does that kind of sound like no? January was not that nice. It was weird. I felt all of this love that we sort of been shown the first time around. I was like, where's the love gone? So basically what she's saying is, everybody loved The Force Awakens, and we got so much praise and love. And then The Rise of Skywalker came around, right? People shit all over it. People are shitting all over the sequel trilogy, and there's just a lot of hate for it, especially after The Last Jedi. So Hold on, there's more. She said, I've watched the documentary and making of the Skywalker legacy on the rise of Skywalker this week. And it's so filled with love. I think it's that tricky thing of when you're part of something that is so filled with love, and then people don't like it. You know, everyone's entitled to not like something, but it feels like change slightly. But I think in general that this because social media and what have you.
What?
That's what that's
What?
that's her quote.
I'm reading it with you. What?
No? Was that not a good impression?
You sound like C-3PO's like uncle or some shit. nothing like Daisy Ridley. Okay, one, why do you give a shit? Right? Why does Daisy give a shit? She got paid. Her paycheck's cleared. The fuck does she care? She's not going to be in a Star Wars film again.
Yeah, I think she was really adamant about, I'm done.
Right? Yeah, why
I'm
not?
done with Star Wars.
That's the thing, man, is when you do things like this as a no-name, right? That's now what people see you as, and you have to break out of that stigma'd character. Like, I saw something with John Boyega in it, and I literally just couldn't get Finn out of my fucking head. It pissed me off. I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, you're typecast.
Yeah,
right.
But weirdly enough, Adam Driver doesn't do that for me at all. I love everything that dude's
Great actor, man. All right, so anyway, what do you think about, like, do you think that because of the way social media is and the internet is, that it ruined, like, it ruined Star Wars? I mean, it ruined the attitude of all of us? I think I would still feel exactly the same without social media about The Last Jedi, to be completely honest with you.
So I don't think it ruined it. I think it just heightens it, right? So if you're someone that's against it, you can go on YouTube and find a bunch of people that feel the same way as you
agree with you.
And they can articulate it differently, and it fuels it. If you feel good for it, you can go on YouTube and find a bunch of people that like it, and it just breathes that emotion harder. So I don't think it changed people's minds. Analogy. I never watched anybody and said, oh, man, that makes me like the movie.
I wonder what Joe Exotic thinks about Star Wars.
I think he likes it. Let's ask him. Oh my God, ratings. We'd have 1 million views like that if we could just get Joe Exotic. You know?
Be amazing.
You know?
I love to get anybody.
We just gotta take your shirt off, man. Knock a few teeth out of you, take your shirt off, you'd be right up his alley. You're too old. Too old. Yeah.
I gotta play the other guy.
We gotta get our nephew. Seth.
No,
get his shirt off.
He's big and
exactly. Big, brawny, young. That's bait, baby. Let's call him. All
right. Anyway, so on to Ahmed Best. We all know him as Jar Jar Binks.
Does anybody whoa. Does anybody know him as anything else?
No.
Okay.
He was just talking about Star Wars, the sequel trilogy, as the it's not made for children. So his quote was, that the children have been left out of the Disney era Star Wars movie. All right, so he says, it's very much for millennials and Gen Xers like myself. Kids are kind of left out of these, and the kids have to go to the animated series in order to get their dose of Star Wars.
What?
I'm trying.
Why was he Mexican at the end?
Look. I'm not trying to sound like Jar Jar. I'm trying to sound like Ahmed Best. Like I was trying to do Daisy. Now I'm trying to do Ahmed. Okay? So this isn't a Jar Jar Binks impression.
I mean, you must be spot on, because when I Google Ahmed Best, the only thing that comes up is pictures of Jar Jar.
And he also says, George was always about the kids, and he used to say that if you get the kids, you have fans for the next 20 years.
So, wait. I'm sorry. Can we pause for a second?
Oh, there's one more quote. He was very much about kids. The idea that the movies are for adults is a very new thing, to be honest.
So what you're saying is, Ahmed, is that George Lucas understood the most basic business model ever created, which was target young children generation because they grow up knowing your shit and buy. Look behind Lando. George Lucas is a fucking genius. He didn't give an actual fuck about writing shit for your kids, you dumb fuck.
Wait,
Look behind Lando.
Wait a minute.
I have behind Lando.
Wholeheartedly disagree with you. George Lucas has said on many occasions he wrote Star Wars for kids.
Exactly. You know why? Because kids keep growing up and keep buying shit.
I have to agree with him. Dude, the sequel trilogy, I don't think is for kids. Do you? The fucking opening
my
sequence,
kid liked it. My 13-year-old son liked it.
The opening sequence has Kylo Ren, like, chop off someone's head, for Christ's sake, of The Force Awakens.
Anakin Skywalker Z-Blades fucking Dooku's head right off. Like, what?
That's true.
And that was a George Lucas film, if I recall.
And you see the head roll in that one.
Yeah, like what? Like, what are you talking about? The whole George...
Do it.
Harry Potter's a kid's books too, but Deathly Hallows is pretty fucking dark, ain't it?
Very
You know
adult,
what? You know the
very
thing
adult.
about kids' films and kids' books is the kids grow up. And eventually you have to make something for the grown-ups. That's why The Mandalorian is so good.
And speaking of the Mandalorian, guess what's coming out May the 4th?
New Spider-Man movie?
Oh my God. No, there's no new movies coming out. You Steve Exotic. Anyways, May the 4th, Disney Plus, speaking of the Mandalorian, is dropping an 8-part, I don't know if they're dropping all at once, 8-part documentary on the making of the Mandalorian show.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my God. That is amazing.
That's pretty cool.
So yes, that is going to be awesome. So yeah, I don't know if you haven't heard, there's a Mando documentary coming on Disney Plus. So that's super, super cool. All right, Sith Talkers, before we go on to another segment, really quickly, if you're watching us on YouTube and you like what you're seeing or hearing or visually, so don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up notification. What is wrong with me? Hit the thumbs up button, hit the bell notifications to check us out weekly.
Yeah, if you made it this far in the video and you're not subscribed, you're just plain out an asshole. Like, you clearly like us enough to make it through fucking 30 minutes. Like, what? Hit the goddamn button.
If you can make it past 10, I salute you.
If you make it past dick time, all right? Hit the bell notification.
So, subscribe. For all the audio listeners, once again, subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google, whatever. Yeah. And if you want to message us, Lando or Steve will hopefully respond to you on YouTube. He will not respond to you on social media. Lando will on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook. Shoot me an email, sithtalkers@gmail.com. Which, look, John Brewer, shout out to you. Much love. This guy sends me an email. Lando, there's no new episode this week. Are you okay? I'm good, John. We're all good. Jawa, thank you. Sent me a sweet message on Instagram. Lando, no new episode. Are you okay? It's crazy right now. But thank you. Like, hey, just really quickly, everybody, all the Sith Talkers. I know this is a crazy time. To be kind of serious for a second, thank you all for watching us, entertaining you. That's what we're about, right? We're about just entertaining you guys. And thanks for listening. If you're still listening on audio podcast, or thanks for watching us on YouTube. So there you guys go. And thank you for checking up on us because I didn't release a new episode. It was really, really sweet and endearing. We're doing fine and we're doing great. We're back. And okay. And you know what we're back to? Steve Exotic.
What?
To one of my newest favorite segments. Who does it better? Yes. All right, Sith Talkers. One of my new favorite segments where Lando picks somebody 1 week. Steve Exotic picks somebody 1 week, and we face off. We do an impression, and then the Sith Talkers, the listeners out there, the YouTube watchers, you pick, You tell us who does it better. All right, so last week, it wasn't last week, 2 weeks ago, I did the podcast, the What If with Robbie. So I will give you the results of the podcast from 2 weeks ago. Who does it better? It was Tony the Tiger, and Lando won with a big whopping 80% of the vote. Nice. So I did Tony the Tiger better than Robbie won Kenobi.
I voted for you.
All right. Thanks, Steve Exotic.
I didn't actually watch it. I just randomly picked names.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. So this week, as promised, from 3 weeks ago, the last time Steve Exotic was on the podcast, I picked, and I did this for you, Steve Exotic. We are doing Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Who does it better? Steve Exotic, take it away.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Excuse me, but your balls are showing. Chicago Gearbox.
All right, there you go. There you go.
I should have done the. Alrighty then.
All right, Sith Talkers. So there was Steve Exotic, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. All right, and now Lando. All right, here we go. Alrighty then. And you must be the Monopoly guy. Hey, thanks for the free parking. May I ask you a question? That's what you slipped in. That explains the abrasion on your palm. Can you feel that, Captain Compost? All right, here we go for all the YouTubers. Sure is hot in these rhinos.
What was the
right when he got born? When he
I know.
When he escaped out of the rhino.
Yep.
And the family's like, "Mommy!"
It's the most phallic scene I've ever seen in a movie. Because he pokes through with his finger at first, and then he puts his fingers through, and he's just like. Oh, and the way he wiggles out is awful.
Wiggles out on the rhino.
The way he wiggles out is
Oh my god.
awful.
All right, Sith Talkers, so there you go. Who does it better? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Lando, Steve Exotic.
Hit me in the leg! Ah! Ah! Oh my god.
Oh my god. Great movie.
I would not go in there.
Woo! All right, real quick. Pet Detective original or When Nature Calls? Which one's better? Which one's better? It's tough.
Second one.
It's tough.
Nature Calls.
That's the second one is just
I like them both. I love them both.
There's someone on the wing. Something.
The opening of the first one's great. He's just kicking the fucking UPS back.
Yeah. And now, a yak. Yak.
No.
Yak. I have no choice but to take the case. What about your medallion? Keep it!
I gotta keep it! They're dancing. He leaves. He's like, I swear.
I've never seen them act like that. Oh, man. All right. So, what else we got here? You know what? You want to do, you want me to get Jar Jar? We talked about Ahmed best.
Yeah.
You want me to get him?
Why not?
You want me to get 3PO?
No. Jar Jar.
All right, Sith Talkers. Comments below, social media for next week. Next week. Do you want 3POO back next week for the joke? This is up to the Sith. This is up to the listeners, up to the Sith Talkers. Do you want 3POO back next week? There you go. Episode 55. The return of 3POO. All right. Jar Jar! Ooh. Steve Exotic! Muy. Joe Exotica?
Yes.
He got framed, sir! Misa don't like Jeff Lowe. No! Jeff Lowe, sir, bomb bad general.
You know what, though, Jar Jar? You remind me of someone that Joe Exotic would make up a reason to shoot between the fucking eyes, you know?
Muy.
Right? You can see that, can't you?
Ooh. You sir know what time, sir, it is, sir?
What time?
Movie quotes with Jar Jar! Movie quotes with Jar Jar! Ooh. So, the movie quotes, sir, from the last time, sir, I was here, sir, was The Godfather, sir.
What quote was it?
You should listen to the podcast, Steve Exotic!
No.
Are you ready for the new sir quote, sir?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, okay, here we go, sir. Oh, Misa like this, sir. Okay, here we go, sir.
I'm ready.
Foosball is the devil!
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Whoa. That's the quote with Jar Jar. Sith Talkers, leave your answers below on the YouTube. Oh, Steve Exotic, sir?
Yeah.
Misa want to be on Who Does It Better. Listen. All right, here we go, sir. Here we go. Jar Jar's impression. Here we go. Carol fucking Baskin.
This is why you're my favorite, Jar Jar.
You so gone through the planet core. That's a bomb bad business. Steve Exotic, I got to go. I got to go through the planet's core. Bye, Sith Talkers.
Oh my god. See you, Jar Jar.
Oh, Captain Tarples. Oh, put your clothes on. What?
Whoa.
Jar Jar.
Whoa.
What just happened? All right. So the movie quote, foosball is the devil. I think you know what that one is.
It's not related at all to the second movie I watched.
So there you go, Sith Talkers. Leave all your guesses in the comments on social media, whatnot. All right. So yeah, I think it's a good time to wrap it up today. All right, Sith Talkers, we're going to wrap it up this week. This has been episode 54. The boys are back in town. We're back better than ever. Should we say we're exotically back?
I don't know. That sounds kind of fun.
We don't. Like I said, I might have my Star Wars farm behind me, but I do not have a pet tiger farm behind me. Good grief. Good grief. Anyways,
I'm gonna watch it again. That shit was great.
You're gonna watch it again.
Shit was
great. You know
great,
what we should
dude.
do? We should watch it together and do like a reaction.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm down.
That'd be amazing.
Totally down.
I just wouldn't have the time. I wouldn't have the time.
You gotta play Final Fantasy VII before you do anything else. That needs to be your number one priority. The fucking game is so good.
I'll get to it. All right, Sith Talkers. Thank you so much for for hanging out with Lando and Steve Exotic this week. We really, really do appreciate it. Hopefully everybody out there is safe and healthy and just maybe hopefully got a little entertained this week with the Sith Talkers. And if you like what you're hearing, you're seeing, you're having a good time, subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button. I really, really appreciate it. Get the word out on the Sith Talkers over here. I don't know, maybe up to Steve Exotic. Maybe we try a live stream coming up.
I'm always down for a live stream.
Right?
Now's the time because Jess is still off work too. So
now and everybody's home.
Yeah.
So maybe we won't have a podcast next week. Maybe we'll do a live stream.
That'd be cool.
And just do that. So I don't know so I guess I'll leave that up to you. Maybe we'll work something out. Maybe we'll just go live on Friday night. And obviously I'll just post that for the weekly show. Be fun. New, different, brand new, never done it. So, yeah.
Well, let's do it.
All right, anyways, I gotta get back to it. Subscribe to us on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, ring the bell notification. All the audio listeners, subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, on Sticher, on Spotify, on Google, on your Google Minis, on whatever minis, whatever you got out there. Hit us up on social media at Sith Talkers, on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook, and shoot me an email at sithtalkers@gmail.com. All right, Sith Talkers, this has been episode 54. The boys are back in town. I've been your host this week, Mike. Ferrando, joined by the biggest Tiger King of them all,
Steve Exotic.
And may the force be with you, Sith Talkers, always. Carol fucking Baskin.
Totally murdered her husband. I don't think. Did you see even fucking what's his name? O.J. Simpson came out and even said the shit. Clearly that she killed her husband.
Wait. The juice. O.J. Simpson? What did he say?
Came out. He said he agrees. He agrees with everybody. He definitely killed her husband. He said it. Coming out from O.J.'s mouth.
If the glove don't fit, ye must quit, baby.
The best part is the entire time he was wearing gloves in this video, and that's the only thing I can focus on. Right?
Oh my god. Because if you were to want to feed somebody to tigers,
oh my god,
Carol suggested that you use sardine oil, and that could entice the tiger to attack you and eat you.
Yeah. Yeah, why would she know that?
I don't know. Look, till the enders. If you've seen the Tiger King documentary, all I have to say is cult. This is like a cult.
Best part is cult documentary, cult classic.
All right, Sith Talkers. Who's your favorite Tiger King character? Is it Joe Exotic? Is it Doc? This dude, holy fuck, man. I have no words for that guy. So we got Joe Exotic, Doc, Carol fucking Baskin. It's not Carol Baskin, Carol fucking Baskin, or Jeff Lowe, the businessman.
Okay, listen, the one I'm most jealous of is Jeff Lowe, okay? I'm just saying, if I could be one of them, I want to be Jeff. They even followed up with the nanny. It was the first question follow-up. That nanny is smoking hot.
I know. Yeah, he's just like, well, if I'm going to have a nanny,
great,
she's got to be hot.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm going to pick one to be, Jeff Lowe.
Which we do have an Indiana tie-in into the documentary. The gentleman he's building, Jeff Lowe is building that huge park in episode 6 and 7. That's the guy who runs the rescue where I have been. I have been down south to this tiger, this rescue animal place that he owns, which is crazy.
Hey,
so
for anybody else,
so he's local to the end.
Anyone else here to the end? Please tell me that I'm not the only human being that also thought while watching this, damn, tigers only cost $3,000. They kept saying it over and over again. I was like, I looked at my wife and I was like, we could legit buy a tiger.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think once again, if in a serious note, at the very end of the documentary, I think what everybody's missing is that there's like this many tigers in captive and there's less than like 4,000 in the wild. Like, it's crazy.
On a serious note of it, what's sick is these people keep saying how much they love this animal.
And they're all caged.
Caged.
Even Carol fucking Baskin. Hers are in like these itty bitty cages.
Yeah. And they're like, well, they can't survive in the wild. Well, here's the thing, man. And I'm not trying to be the Darwinism dude, but whatever. If they're not meant to exist, they're not meant to exist. However, just like the great Jeff Goldblum says in Jurassic Park, life will find a way.
I just want to know, how can a tiger have so much fucking persuasion over people? It's like hypnosis. Like, that's what.
No.
What do you mean? No. Did you see Doc? Is that guy an attractive guy?
You missed an adjective. How can tigers have persuasion over so many stupid people?
This dude has 4 wives. He's like, well, here's Veronica's
and they're not bad looking either, right?
House and Jennifer's house.
Hey, man, you know what? Give it to him, though. He treated his women right. He put them up in houses and shit. Plucked them away when they were 15.
Hey, Carol fucking Baskin, you get a t-shirt color, promotion. I gotta get that orange shirt. What is wrong? Seriously.
What about Carol Baskin's wedding photos with the
I don't want to talk about it. Oh, where the guy's like hunched down like an animal.
Oh, his chain is disgusting. Still, someone needs to describe why we had to see the henchman in a fucking bathtub. Like, why? Who?
It was me. Joe, that motherfucker, he gave me $3,000. No, you know who gave him $3,000? Jeff Lowe gave him $3,000.
No. Joe gave him $3,000, but on the direction of Jeff. Jeff told Joe to give him $3,000 for something else.
Yes.
And then basically
he got framed. That's what I'm saying. He
got super framed.
Got framed for the
He definitely euthanized tigers and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. But they all do. I guess that's what I was saying at the beginning of the podcast. They're all fucking guilty. Maybe not Carol fucking Baskin, but she fucking fed her husband to a fucking tiger, probably. So she's just as guilty as the rest of the motherfuckers.
That dude got fed to a goddamn tiger. Dude, come on. Okay,
look.
Not even close.
He either got fed to a tiger or he pulled a Tupac, okay? And this dude's on a fucking island somewhere, right? And we're never
hanging out with Tupac. Him and Tupac are buddies watching the Tiger King together.
He's just like, hey, will you upload this MP3 so I can release another record?
Jimmy Buffett, everybody.
So, all right, Sith Talkers. On this fucking note. Just can't get that scene out of my head. He pulls out his gun and he's just like, wait a minute, let me do this again.
You know what? Let's also remember that we all watched some dude blow his brains out in this fucking documentary.
That was crazy.
And the fact that it was it was an accident. He just was trying to prove that it doesn't. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm just saying.
And Joe burned all the documentary evidence. And then he burned all the financial records. Dude, once again, I mean, not saying he didn't do any shady shit, but the dude burned all the incriminating evidence against him.
I'm just saying, you're white trash when you blow your brains out by accident.
Oh man, that's poor guy.
Poor guy! The kid was taking it up the ass by Joe Exotic.
And he was heterosexual, so he wasn't even gay. He wasn't even gay either. Poor guy. He was like, you definitely need one in the chamber. Boom! There was one in the chamber! Dylan. Was that his name, Dylan?
I don't fucking know.
I feel like I know these guys.
Yeah. God, I feel like we should go visit Joe Exotic.
And the girl,
in prison,
she gets
right?
her arm bit off. It was my fault. My bad.
Well, it was my bad. It's
My bad.
fine. Wasn't
My
the tiger's
bad.
fault.
I shouldn't have put my arm in.
I don't regret anything. It's fine.
I got complacent, you know.
Yeah.
What? Your arm just got fucking bit, and then Joe has his fucking medical jacket on.
Oh, that killed me. That killed me. The medical jacket, that shit killed me. As soon as that happened, Jess goes, "Is he a fucking doctor now? Like what?"
I guess he has a background in it.
Stop.
What I've learned, like I said, obviously he wanted his 5 minutes of fame, which he's getting now, but he's in prison.
Yeah.
He just wanted, fame.
Did you see the clip of Donald Trump saying that he would look at pardoning him?
Yes.
That was hilarious.
Dude, he's innocent, like I said, of the murder for, like I said, now the cruelty
Euphemism,
stuff,
yeah.
guilty as charged, but yeah, the murder.
He shouldn't be in prison for 22 years for killing a tiger.
No.
That's bullshit.
No, you got Doc who's doing it. No, there's
Yeah, let him loose. Let him kill some of these asshats. Not one person had his back. But I never walked away from something so for the ass, like the worst.
Yeah.
He's clearly a bad person, right? He's clearly just a terrible human being.
Yes.
But not one person?
Well, the guy with the fake legs said they never got with him, right, to testify.
Not one person had his back, man.
Yikes.
Yikes.
All right, Sith Talkers, on that note, we are out.
Bye.
Hey, brother!
Yeah.
Carol fucking Baskin!
Yes, Watto.
You
Hey,
brought-
she's a good friend of mine. Yeah.
What they don't know
Yeah.
is we feed her husband,
Yeah.
not to the tigers. No. He got lost in the Tatooine desert.
Yes. Wait. I thought we met him to the tiger.
Brother.
Yeah.
No. He got lost
Yeah.
like
Yes.
everyone else. They get lost in
Yes.
the Tatooine desert.
But we took him
Yes.
to the tiger pit.
No.
No. Yeah.
Brother.
Yes.
We
Yes.
took. Yes. No.
Yes.
He got lost.
We
the
put the vinegar.
It was sardine oil.
Yeah, the sardine.
Yeah.
And then we fed him to the tiger.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Maybe. We might have, since we can't leave. Maybe Watto, made some mistakes.
Yeah.
And, fed them the keto.
Fucking bastard. Yeah, well, but we did not do anything for OJ.
No, the Tidarian glove didn't fit.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yes, Keto.
I ate steak.
Okay, that is good for you, Keto.
I helped Watto bury. Yes.
You like berries. What are you doing? Okay. Keto?
Yes. Why is it done? I can't
Keto.
see.
Oh, God. Keto, your visor is over your eyes. Keto.
Brother.
Yes. Yeah.
Brother.
Keto, you dumb bastard, you.
Brother.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
Brother.
Okay. Keto. That's okay.
Keto. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, that very strange man.
Jesus. Watto, you want to go watch episode 7 of the Tiger?
Well, we can't go to the fucking Outback.
No. Watto get takeout.
Oh, yes. That's because Watto has a big
Yeah!
like Lando!
Yes!
Yeah!
No!
Yeah.
I have the big Tidarian sausage.
Yes, but Lando has the big, how do you say, white pizza.
No, one day, brother, we will take over the Sith Talkers podcast, and we will room supreme.
Yeah.
We will be the Tidarian Talkers.
Yes, yes,
Yes!
yes!
Tidarian Talkers!
Dick time with Watto!
Dick time with Watto!
Yes! Wait.
Yes.
Oh, Brother Exotica!
Yes! Let's go watch the episode 7.
Yeah.
Yes, because I want to see the fucking dipshit on the fucking,
The water ski
on the
there.
water ski.
Oh, I have to. Also, my friend, don't make that.
What?
In my back.
He was
Garrett.
He was an informant. He was a rat.
Oh, maybe I got him confused with the cool one there. He had the 4 wives.
Yes. Hey, brother.
Yeah,
Jeff Lowe.
Yeah.
He's got 4 babysitters for brother.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now
How come you don't hang up?
I don't.
Why
Why
don't
don't
you
you
hang up?
hang up?
Why
I
don't
didn't.
you
You
hang
hang
up,
up.
brother?
You hang up first. You are the older
You
brother.
hang up. You know what? Don't hang up first. You hang up.
Fine. I hang up first, but it's not because you told me to.
Yes. Outback Steak.
Yes, out the back of Steakhouse. Bye.
Carol fucking Baskin's husband on the Bobby.
I don't care what you say. That bitch killed them.
Guilty as charged.
Yes. She wasn't charged though.
We killed
Yeah, we
her
killed her.
brother.
It's an incriminating.
But you can't.
Don't tell Garrett.
Don't tell me.
I am the tiger.
It's fucked up, man. Now we're finally recording. And we're back.
It's just like, I don't know what to say. Oh, it was fucking great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like the shots in the thumbnail right there. That's awesome. So you know how we start. You know how we. Are you a 16 and a half?
Oh, fuck.
You know what they say? No noose is better than noose. Oh my God. Some noose is better than no noose. Oh God. Anyways,
Why does that remind me of the Mummy now? When he's like, any last words? And he's like, let me go. He's like, he's like, no, not let him go.
oh my God.
Go ahead. Have you seen? Speaking of Trump, have you seen his like press conferences recently?
Nah, man, I'm not watching all that.
Oh
stuff.
my God, they're great. He like gets up and like people start talking. He's like, someone stood up like, oh, I got 2 questions. He's like, 1 question. And he's like, well, I have a second question because the person couldn't be here because of social distancing. 1 question. Okay. 1 question. That's it. That's all you get. Do you understand who I am? I'm the greatest president ever. Greatest president ever. And then like someone was talking, he's like, "You're done talking. You're done. Sit down. Sir, sit down. Next question, you. I don't like you. Next question. Sit down." Oh my god, it's great. I love it. I've been. You know what? He bragged a week ago. He came out and he bragged about how good his ratings are because of the coronavirus. And y'all, dude, it's awesome. He's like, I'm not trying to say anything. He goes, but New York Times has every time I talk as the #1 ratings, bigger than Monday Night Football. I didn't say it. New York Times said I didn't say it. This dude's awesome. I thought George W. was entertaining.
Oh, man.
Not even close.
All right, yeah, make this shit up now.
Does he have a boner in the picture? Look, his front is like risen. Do you see that? Is that me? That's not just me, right?
Stellan has the bigger dick.
Oh my.
This should have been dick time. Stellan versus Avar.
Did you see he's got a crossbar?
Look, Sith Talkers, if you're watching on YouTube, come on. There's Avar.
Oh my god.
There's Stellan. All right. Bumping lightsabers.
Yeah, that's.
Come on.
They're crossing streams. That's.
They're crossing.
Hello there.